Hello, everyone. So, just starting week 7. Here's the kind of an introduction. There's going to be a few changes as for how to go about this week. So, first things first, reading assignment this week. Instead of just reading one chapter this week, we are going to read two. So, you're going to read chapter 7 and 8. Chapter 7 is creating a flexible organization on page 164, and then chapter 8, producing quality goods and services on page 210. Be sure to read both those. If you have any questions, again, you can feel free to reach out to me or come in the office or whatever. But the reason why we're reading two chapters this week is that I'd like to give you some time to work on your midterm assignment, which will be building a business plans, part 1, 2, and 3. And we'll focus all that on next week, and you will turn that into me. And that's all we're doing. We're not doing any quizzes or reading next week. So to make up for that, we got to read both two chapters this week and then a quiz. As for the quiz, instead of doing 40 questions for each chapter, I'm only doing 20 questions for each chapter. I'm only doing 10, so there will be 10 questions on chapter 7 and then 10 questions on chapter 8. And then building a business plan, okay? So last week we started building a business plan part 3. You should have answered questions 3.1 to 3.6, which was the management team components. This week I want you to answer 3.7 to 3.12, which is the manufacturing and operations plan component. Again, if some of these questions do not relate to your business, please explain why. Okay, that's very key because I need to know why. And also, if you're researching and doing things, make sure to have a works cited page and things like that. Whatever you're bringing in as for research or numbers or data, anything like that, make sure to make a works cited page. Again, I want to stress this enough, guys, that this is supposed to be fun. I know there's a lot of details and stuff like that, but this is supposed to help you within your readings, okay? And to kind of dig deep more into what we're learning here. Plus, I think a lot of you, when you answered that first week question, a lot of you, probably about 90% of you, said that you want to start a business, you want to know business and how to go about that. And this is a perfect example. This is a very basic business plan, okay? And like I said before in past videos, this business plan throughout your kind of time in college, not just here at Otero, but if you go to a 4-year institution or anything, this is a good start, and then you just add things to this business plan. And hopefully, if this is done right, when you get out of college, you have a business plan ready to go and you can start doing what you went to school for. So again, this is supposed to be fun. I've heard a lot of different students collaborating with other students and how they want to run their business, and I've heard some of your business ideas, which is awesome, and I can't wait to read the rest of yours. So with that kind of being said, please finish part 3 this week, okay? And make sure that each part is coincides with each other, okay? So I shouldn't have questions on part 3 different from part 2. It won't make sense. Also, before we turn this in next week for the midterm for week 8, this has to be paragraph form. You can't just put 3.1 question and then answer it. No, I need to have a title, I need headings, I need this a content table of contents, what page and stuff. Again, this has to be professional. You will get points marked off for that if it just comes in as just simple, here's the question and answer. We need to make this business-like and very professional. And this is something I am going to grade a little bit harder because this has been supposed to be the focus throughout the semester. And then with next week just being what am I trying to say? Next week, just focusing on the business plan, it should be done right, okay? And then after week 8, with the midterm submitted, we will move on to building a business plan, part 4, where there's 6 parts, and then for your final, you will combine all 6 parts together. And then I'll give you some feedback on what needs to be better through part 3 so you can fix that or 1 through 3, where you can fix that in your final and moving forward. So yeah, that's kind of the business plan. Again, if you guys have any questions about that, again, if you live far out of town, away from La Junta, I would love to talk to you over the phone and make sure that we're all on the right page. And if you have any questions, again, please reach out to me. Please read chapter 7 and 8. And other than that, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.